Ladies and gentlemen, ladies, game 13. Toronto, Columbus. Who you got? Let's get into it.
Hi, everybody. We're in Columbus, Ohio, here in the Buckeye State. And normally people think about this as a campus town, but the Blue Jackets have changed that theory. Just moments away from puck drop, both teams seem ready to go. The Leafs are going to start with the
Columbus in blue, Toronto in
And
green.
here's a pass to Fantilli. Fires it on net. That's gloved by Roll.
Winner takes on Montreal.
Coaches will always tell you, right from the onset of a game, right from puck drop, you want to make sure you're on your toes and you physically engage to get into the game right away. Well, that hit right there, that is physically engaging, all right. You can see the entire bench lights up with that one.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. Still looking for our first goal. The Blue Jackets win that offensive zone faceoff. Makes the save. Nice defensive robbery with the stick. Works it across to Domi. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Here's a great use of the stick right there to put it away. Denies him.
Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly.
Slides it diagonally to Werenski. Takes a spill out of the ice and loses the puck. There's a shot. Just a simple save by Greaves. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. We've still got zeros on the board. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Shakes off the coverage. Here's a centering pass, and that's intercepted. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Takes the shot. That's blocked. Gains the zone from the right side. He got all that hit on the play.
He knew exactly what he was doing with that hit this early in the game. He's trying to send a message and dictate the pace.
And it's stopped by Greaves.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Here's a short pass to Nylander. Takes the feed. Oh, it was a missile and he stopped it. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Past the midway mark of the frame, the game is still scoreless. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Oh, he may have just stopped the goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great straight shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
And a great save. Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Centers glide into the dot as a face-off ready to resume play. And a solid job tying up his opponent. Back to the point, they set it up. Toronto's got control of the puck. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Gaining momentum along the wing. And they're going to walk for a line change after sending the puck in. Greaves has the puck and holds on for a whistle. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. Columbus moves it ahead. The Leafs have it against the wall. Tiptoes around the puck check. Coughs up possession of the puck. Feeds it over. And he keeps that one out as he gets a piece of the glove. Moved him ahead after a nice pass from the right wing. Moves it to Matthews. And that's picked off in the defensive end. Great quick check on the reach. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. And they get it out. Columbus gains a hold of the puck against the boards. The Leafs going to work on offense. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. First period is in the books. The next 20 minutes is on deck next here on EA Sports.
Fans, don't forget to pick up our team calendars. They're available in section 144 at the team kiosks.
Nothing after one. Shots 5-4 Toronto. Columbus. Well, let's get in the second period.
Well, let's see what period 2 has in store for us as they are about to drop the puck. Both teams still feeling each other out as we are scoreless here to start the second. Outside the call, we're going to face off coming up. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We're still scoreless. Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. Domi's moving it ahead. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Glove save, and an easy one at that. Freeze has it and freezes the play. Teams are ready for the draw. The linesman about to drop the puck. Kelly's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Handles the pass. Takes it to the front. Scores! Fire those cannons, Blue Jackets!
Columbus gets one early in the second period. Didn't have that on my bingo card.
He gets his shot up the most coveted area on the ice, right in front of the paint. Doesn't allow the goalie to get set up and gets it home.
Blue Jackets are up by one here in period number 2.
And these are the games you have to learn how to win. You know that this is going to be a dogfight right to the end, and it's going to be the details that make all the difference in the world.
And they grab possession of the puck after that center ice face-off. Moves it over to Domi. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. The Blue Jackets scoop it up along the boards. Continues lugging the puck. Toronto's ready to go on the attack. And he takes the feed. Oh, clutch save!
Reeves wins this one-on-one battle, and that's exactly what it is. You got to challenge, you got to compete, and he makes the save.
Columbus slides the puck behind the net. Tries to feed it over to Werenski. There's a firm collision.
Well, it's a close game, and you need a shot in the arm sometimes, and the best way to do that is to physically engage, and the response to that hit, you just have a look at the bench, and you know that the team is pumped.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Monahan's won the draw here in the offensive zone. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Nylander.
The Leafs have been stealing pucks all game, and when you intercept passes and you find ways to get your sticks in lanes, you typically find a way to possess the puck, but they've got to open it up here. This game's awfully tight.
Slides it across to Johnson. The Blue Jackets play it along the boards. Great defensive effort with the stick. Shot with the stop.
Wall's able to put that corner, and it really keeps the puck out of harm's way. No second shot opportunity.
Toronto's got it from behind the net. And the puck's kicked free. Tries to get it over to Cowan. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Here's a chance to the middle. The Blue Jackets played along the boards. Moves it quickly over to Robertson. Tries to make a move and can't hang on to the puck.
He is so dangerous when the puck is on his stick in the offensive zone, but he tries one too many moves and he loses the puck.
Puts it on net. Makes the save. Pinned up along the boards. The Blue Jackets gain possession. Picked up along the wall by Myers. Puts a little mustard on the hit to knock the puck loose. Dumps it into the ozone. The Blue Jackets have it now. Oh, some strong physicality on the play. Shuts it down with the paddle. What a stop.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Toronto's got possession of the puck. Takes the feed. We've played now 40 minutes in this one, and still a critical 20 minutes still needs to be played. Go stretch your legs, grab that final snack, because the third period is just around the corner.
Just let him walk right into the slot, eh? Oy. Be better, Toronto. Shots are 10-7, Toronto. Scores 1-0, Columbus.
Coaches have shared their final messages. Players are on the ice, and period number 3 is coming up. Should be a thrilling conclusion to this one as period number 3 is now underway. All right, partners, summarize what you've seen so far tonight.
Toronto's not going to be able to get back in this game if they sit on the perimeter and they continue to chase the game, James. They've got to be urgent on it. They've got to pound pucks, and then they got to get going north. But when they do, they have to have an attack mentality. They've been sitting back all game. They've been flat, and they're lucky. They're fortunate that they're still in this game.
Columbus moves it quickly along the wing. The Leafs have it behind the net. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Taken along the wall by Nyes. Out of midair, he swats it down to the ice. Passes on over to Fantilli. The Leafs gain control of the puck. Quick pass to Domi. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Blocked off the puck. Columbus with possession in their own zone. And he takes the dish. Goes right to the crease. Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
The Leafs gain the zone. Puck scooped up by Johnson. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. The Blue Jackets get a hold of the puck along the boards. They're picking up steam through the neutral zone. Picked up along the boards by Johnson. Big time stop.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Past the midway mark in this period. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. From the blue line. Oh, he stumps that one. That was served up with a whole lot of spice. Slides into Tavares. Toronto's gained the line and into the zone. They got covered struck.
Yeah, I love the way he encroaches on his opponent along the boards here, James. Just lined up perfectly and then is able to elicit that massive hit. Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
The setters will glide into the dot. Tavares wins the faceoff in the offensive zone. And that doesn't reach the net. Feeds it on over to Provorov.
The Blue Jackets know that their goaltender is sitting on a shutout right now. They've done everything they can to push the play to the outside and give an opportunity to the tender to get that big fat zero. The scoreboard's going to show it at the end of the game.
Sends a pass over. Intercepts the pass at center. The Leafs move the puck in the defensive zone. Picked up by Voronkov. Here's an off-man rush with the stop.
As a defender, you love when your goaltender has this kind of rebound control. Makes your life so much easier.
In front and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up.
Walls tracking the puck extremely well right now. Just have a look at that last save. To be able to get in front of that puck, to be able to keep it out of the net. Outstanding performance by him on that last one.
Here in the later stages of this period, 1-0 to score. Nice job tying up his opponent. Puck sent over to the man. Puts it in deep. Columbus takes possession along the wall. Quick feed to Fantilli. Inside of the final
1 minute remaining in the third period. 1 minute remaining, third period.
Here's a pass down low. Columbus has it near the wall. The Blue Jackets gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. Takes the feed at the back end. Dishes it off. And the lane's clogged up, blocking that. Angles it over to Robertson. Columbus has it in their own zone. The Leafs have pulled the goaltender here. They've got the extra attacker out on the ice in hopes of a goal. Tries to get the puck to Nylander. Knocks it into the offensive zone. The Blue Jackets will play the puck from behind the net.
That'll do it, folks. Toronto is gone.
Tried to get 2-2 with it and loses possession. And they'll do it tonight. Well, he came, he saw it, he conquered between the pipes tonight. What a performance earning the shutout.
Well, yeah, and it's deserved. I mean, he had to make some key saves to still get that goose egg, James. But I just loved his battle and his compete. He made it look easy tonight.
And the party's not over just yet, Pounder. Look at them here. They come back out onto the ice.
You gotta love it. Just a fun night all the way around. And they've stuck around. And they stick around. And so does their team. They come back down on the ice to say thank you and salute them.
Thanks so much for taking time out of your schedule to join us tonight. For all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cebulski. See ya.
Columbus will move on to play Montreal in the round of 16. Up next, Washington hosts Ottawa. Third star, Severson. Columbus will host Ottawa up next. Jet Graves gets your second star. Followed by Utah, Anaheim, Edmonton, Seattle. Round out. Ian Marchenko gets your first star. Thanks for watching. Matt, OilersFanReaction. Deuces.